Okay, sorry about the last video, Rastafari. Video got cut short. We're speaking on the Ethiopian revolution and what has happened to our kingdom and her people since they have given hands to Babylon and the Derg. We're speaking on how our women have been getting sterilized where they haven't been having children. You know, Babylon using that golden calf with his vaccines. You see it happening everywhere. These vaccines and other shots that's supposed to help. We know there's games behind that. There's political games behind that. But we're going to get into Lamentations chapter 5. And this is Jeremiah speaking in a prayer for the sorrowful condition of Zion, our African Zion, after what we say the physical appearance of His Majesty from the world scene. But here, remember Adonai, what has come upon us, and consider and behold our reproach. Our inheritance is turned to strangers, our house to aliens. You see it now. China and Ethiopia, all these Arab nations in Ethiopia, all these aliens in our homes. We are orphans and fatherless. Our mothers are as widows. We have drunken our water for money. Our wood is sold unto us. You hear that? We have drunken our water for money. What was it all about? The money. Continue. Our necks are under persecution. We labor and have no rest. We're going to get in deeper into this. And we have given the hand to the Egyptians, to the Assyrians to be satisfied with bread. Our fathers have sinned and are not, and we have borne their iniquities there. Our fathers have sinned. What happened to the Israelites in the wilderness who rebelled against Yahweh, who tried to force their way into that land and turned aside from His ways? He led them in the wilderness until that generation was gone. And as He is doing again. And now we have borne their iniquities. The children of those fathers who betrayed our beautiful, holy Ethiopian kingdom, our woman of the apocalypse. Servants have ruled over us. There is none that doth deliver us out of their hand. We got our bread with the peril of our lives because of the sword of the wilderness. Our skin was black like an oven because of the terrible famine. We're going to get into the Red Terror, martyrdom and the famine that came, and I believe that was 84 and 85 in Ethiopia. How the Ethiopians have said that was the worst conditions they've ever lived in. You know, the famine that was created during the Civil War with Eritrea. We're going to get into deeper in that. They ravished the women in Zion and the maids in the city of Judah, as we're saying with the sterilization of our women. Princes are hanged up by their hand. The elders, the faces of the elders were not honored. They took the young men to grind, and the children fell under the wood. The elders have ceased from the gate, and the young men from their music. The joy of our heart is ceased. Our dance is turned into mourning. The crown is fallen from our head. Woe unto us that we have sinned. You know, there's a footnote there. We're going to move to Psalm 89. Psalm 89. Hold for a second. 89 verse 39. Thou hast made void the covenant of thy servant, Yahweh's servant. He who he be is thy majesty. Thou hast made void the covenant of thy servant. Those fathers made void the covenant of David. Thou hast profaned his crown by casting it to the ground. That the Lamentation. For this, for that iniquity, our heart is faint. For these things our eyes are dim. Because of the mountain of Zion, which is desolate, the foxes walk upon it. Thou, O Lord, remainest forever, thy throne from generation to generation. Wherefore dost thou forget us forever, and forsake us so long time? 40 years, it feels that long for them. Turn thou unto us, turn thou us unto thee, O Adonai, and we shall be turned. Renew our days as of old, those flourishing days of Ethiopia. But thou hast utterly rejected us. Thou art very wroth against us. So you see there, the children of the Ethiopians of today have borne the iniquities of their fathers. And now, since these 40 years, you've been in the hands of two separate governments, the Derg, and now I'm going to go back to our blog page. As we talk to in part 3 of our blog page. Now, you see here, the protest of the Oromo people in Ethiopia. Now in the hands of the Ethiopians, in the hand of the EPRDF. And the people have gotten tired of it. Ethiopians, we want your opinions on this. I want your opinions. What has happened to you since the visitation of your king? They've divided you up into 10 federations. Your federation now, Ethiopia. That once nation that was held together by the rightful rulers of Ethiopia. The only dynasty that has kept peace in this kingdom throughout its history. The Solomonic dynasty. What must we do? The answer is return the kingdom to its rightful owners. We have a little bit more time on this video, Rastafari.